Once a woman understands this about a man, she begins to move accordingly, and her outcomes with men are usually better.
It's Amber J. Lee. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's learn, pretty girls. And also, while you're here, just follow my Instagram as I also post updates.
Believe it or not, a lot of women, old and young, do not understand that men don't think like women. They think that everybody thinks the same, and they don't understand that men tend to be a little bit more logical, right? Now, I'm not saying that they cannot think like women, but by nature, they do not, right? Because they have different viewpoints on life. Their energy is just different. Everything, they're just different. That's what makes us different, right? A lot of women don't understand that men are opportunists. And women don't like that men are opportunists. And they can't understand why men are opportunists. But men even know that men are opportunists. That's why men tell their daughters men will take advantage if given the chance. Because they know what men do, because they're men themselves, right? Any chance for them to take advantage of a situation and put them in a higher chance of getting sex, money, or anything, they gravitate towards that naturally. Now, I'm not saying that women can't do that, because women can as well. When women do what they call gold diggers, etc., etc., you know why they call these names? Because it's not usually normal for a woman to do that. Men are usually the opportunists. Men are always hunting for new ways to get what they need. Men are just opportunists. Men will take advantage if they can of what they can and who they can, even at the expense of who they love. It's just what they do. Men are a lot easier to understand and accept that something is either a good or a bad deal when it comes to women. But with women, since, we can't pick, we cannot pick good men for nothing, because once we fall in love, we're blinded. We don't know how to put in two categories. This is a good deal, this is a bad deal. We just put all men in one. That's why when women become misandrous, they hate all men. They don't say, you know what, it's not all men, it's just that man. A lot of misandrous stems from them not knowing how to deal with men on that level of them being opportunist, right? A man can say, this woman is a bad deal, but she's great at sex, so I'm going to keep her around until I run into this good deal. Opportunists, they building off their opportunity. Women, we cannot say, this is a bad deal, I'm just going to have sex. No, we fall in love with this bad deal and try to change this bad deal into a good deal. Now, I'm not saying men can't do that, but women are more likely to do that versus a man. Like, we do it in higher numbers. Men know that they're a bad deal for you, but they'll play off that. I'm getting sex in return. My needs are greater than yours. Now, some men will say, hey, baby girl, this is not it. But they're so used to being taken advantage of and being used that they won't accept that. They'll take it as, you're trying to play with me, you're disrespecting me, because they can't take that a man being honest, because they're so used to men being opportunists, right? Women who are more likely to understand that men are opportunists are women who have repeatedly gotten their heart broken, women who have been played multiple times. They're like, oh, damn, this is how men move. This is why so many dating shows, so many popular shows with Steve Harvey and everything has gone viral, because everybody later on in life will eventually catch on that men are opportunists and they do what's best for them if they aren't in love. And it takes a longer time for a man to fall in love because they love harder. So once a woman understands that this man is an opportunist, or most men are opportunists, they move accordingly. And women who know this are women who typically who has dealt with a lot of men or who has slept with a lot of men. They understand this. Women who work in strip clubs, they have a better understanding of men than women who have not. And they have a less likely chance of becoming misandrous. That is why the stats show that a man is more likely to leave his partner when she's sick versus a woman. Like, a man has like an 80% chance of leaving his woman if she gets sick. It's because men, by nature, they build off the best opportunity. What's the best for me? It's some men that won't even go out of the way for their children, because naturally that male ego, it just takes over. It just takes over, and it's embedded in them. And sometimes they break those rules for women that they eventually grow to love, or their mother. But for any other random old chick, they ain't doing it. Most men are opportunists, and the women have to understand and move accordingly. And once they do that, it'll be smooth sailing. Not super smooth, but smooth enough. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. More videos on the way.